Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin just coming to you with another video. Today it's just going to be a little scale swap on a paramilitary 2 knife. Putting new handles on it, new scales. So here's the knife. And it's got a titanium backspacer, a titanium pocket clip, titanium lanyard tube, and titanium hardware. I've already done the work on it. But the scales I'm not too happy with. These gray scales. They're kind of cheapo. So I bought Flytanium titanium scales. It's all 100% titanium. So this knife will be all titanium except for the liners. Maximate steel. Golden, Colorado. USA, Earth. So I guess, you know, I like the paramilitary 2 knife. It's a nice knife. It's simplistic in its design. So I'm a big fan of the paramilitary 2, even though I wish the tip was a little thicker. You know, it looks like it's easy to chip the tip on this knife. If you use it for like prying things, you could chip the tip. So I wish they had made it a little bit thicker. You know, that's my only gripe about this knife, is that the tip is thin. It's not really thin. It's sufficient, but I don't know. I'm just talking. But Maximate. Well, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, the blade is not perfectly centered. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not centered. So, I have not tried to fix this knife and center it, but I hear changing out scales helps things in the knife that you didn't know could happen. It's going to make the action better on the knife. It's going to feel more solid. This titanium scales will actually bring out the knife. It'll wake it up. So let's go ahead and get started. I got these cheapo Oreo bits. So we'll be working with those. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I guess we should start with the pocket clip. I'm only going to remove enough to get the scales off. I'm not going to dismantle the whole thing and put it back together. I'm just doing what I have to. So I don't know what the pocket clip is. T8. It's too big. T6. Yeah, it's a pocket clip is a T6. There's one. There's two. There's the pocket clip off. So that's a T6. This is, I think the body screws are a T8. Yeah. The body screws are coming off. Okay, it's apart. Here's the G10 scale. You can see how the liners nest into the G10. Okay, this knife has some gunk in it. I'm going to take it apart and clean it. Got some Loctite and some KPL knife pivot lube and some blue Loctite. Okay, we got KPL knife pivot lube all over the phosphorus bronze washers. Here's the scale going onto it. Now we need a little Loctite for the screws. A little too much Loctite. Okay, I got my first screw in. A little more Loctite. Having a little problem with one body screw. I don't want to strip it out. I think I put the wrong screw in the wrong place. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I put the wrong screw in the wrong place. I wasn't thinking when I took it apart. I put the wrong screw in the wrong place. They're different lengths. Okay, that worked out. Loctite. Okay, the first scale's on. Ooh, Loctite on the pivot. Okay, the first scale is on. As you can see, looks good. Now for the other side. Here's the old scale. Little knife pivot lube on that washer. Then the final scale. You can see the scales have been milled out to save on weight. Okay, that's it in a nutshell. Oh wow, real nice. Okay, so the centering is a little bit better, but it's not perfect, as you can see. So I gotta try and straighten this blade out. What I'm gonna do is loosen up the pivot and then put a piece of paper in here and then tighten it down, and then hopefully it'll straighten it out. So let's do that. Let's loosen the pivot up. I can actually just do it with my hand. Just need a little piece of paper. I'm just folding up some pieces of paper so that I can stick it in like that, and then tightening it down may straighten it, may not, I don't know. So now I'm going to tighten the pivot up. Pull the paper out. No, it didn't work. So the centering is not perfect. It's got to be the knife that's doing it. Got to be the knife. It's almost centered, but not quite, as you can see. But yeah, here's the knife. Titanium scales. It's almost centered, but not quite. Here's the scales. So this is the only stainless steel on this knife is the liners. That's it. Everything else is titanium. I gotta put the pocket clip back on. So we go back to a T6. T6. You can only put the pocket clip on one side with these scales. It only accepts one spot. Okay, pocket clip is on. So here it is. It's a little stiff. So what I'm going to do is just loosen up the pivot just a little bit. Beautiful. Drop shut. It's a beautiful thing. I'd say the knife definitely feels more solid, more well constructed, and it's smoother. So I'd say it was a benefit. Maximate is the hardest steel in a pocket knife. They don't have anything stronger. So, but it's not stainless steel, so it does rust. You got to keep it oiled. So this is the only place the pocket clip goes on, is one spot. So you got to carry it on your left side. Alright, well that's it. Flytanium scales installed. Flytanium. Perfect fit. Alright, well, I know I've been doing a lot of knife stuff, but I'm going to be doing other things. A lot of hobbies, fish tank stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, bye.